if you may just remind us.
It's KZN PGC.
Or the circumstances around the rerun. Well, it was felt that not much regional involvement, or not all regions, were deeply involved and engaged in the base document leading up to the NGC. And that BGC that took place, provincial consultation, by the way, because we're dealing with the PTT. And it was felt that it was important to have a rerun to satisfy ourselves that our structures across all the regions, 11 regions in KZN, are engaged properly before they come to the NGC, which is why there had to be a rerun.
The workers that are protesting outside, their worry mainly, it's not about really salary. It's whether you've been able to contribute to their pension, because monies are deducted. Are you paying their pension and the UIF?
That is being paid to my knowledge. And I'm happy that somebody said, at least I'm not the Treasurer General, to provide the intimate details. To my knowledge, those benefits are being honored, because it's important that they are honored.
I know you will be discussing issues of balance of forces. We know there are tensions between Pretoria and Washington at a formal government international relations level. What is the attitude of the ANC regarding what needs to be done to strengthen the relations between Pretoria and Washington?
We think that we must allow the process of all the diplomatic channels being exploited as best as possible. We also believe that it is important, and we are doing this for the ANC, to reconnect strongly and work together with our allies in the United States. There are many that have been part of the anti-apartheid struggle, and we are in contact with them. And so we believe that mobilization against the bullying tactics of Donald Trump administration needs to be confronted head-on. At least we can say that as the ANC. The second thing I wish to say about this, we believe that from a trade perspective, and DTIC is already doing this excellent work led by Minister Pakstow. We believe that how we demonstrate multilateralism is by ensuring that we diversify our trading partners. We're already doing that work, and that's part of the work that is getting us in the space in which we are. We are not going to stop with that kind of effort. It is also heartening to note that a number of countries in the global north and the south that are rallying behind South Africa. And I think South Africans must watch that space, because it simply means that we are looked at in high regard. And of course, I know that we must then ensure that the dividends of the work we've done internationally accrue to the people of South Africa in terms of service delivery, in terms of meeting basic needs.
What is entailed in the political report? Because with the number of myriad of issues that have happened within the country since the 2024 general election, what are some of the highlighting points that you could look forward to in the political overview report that will be delivered by your president?
Well, we possibly, obviously I can't be in the mind of the president, but we definitely would be expecting a review of our work in government, the state of the government of national unity, some of the things that we need to be addressing to ensure that there is stability in our country in as far as governance is concerned, and how we manage disputes and tensions among partners in the GNU. All of those matters surely will be contained in the political overview of the president. The president, of course, also will speak about the national democratic revolution, the struggle towards a national democratic society where there is not just political but also economic emancipation, and how far have we traveled that journey since the last conference, and which of the resolutions adopted at the 55th National Conference have we pursued with the rigor that it requires. And that essentially is about saying, what is our transformation trajectory looking like in 2025 December? And having noted that we had a conference on the 22nd of December, the 55th National Conference. We can also expect the president, and it would be remiss if he didn't go into a lot of detail addressing the issue of the geopolitical situation, and not just the issue of our relations with the U.S., but speaking to what's going on in the continent, the strife in Sudan, the DRC, Madagascar, A number of those where basically South Africa has been called upon, also in our capacity of the SADC, SADC chairship, to intervene. We've sent Mama Naledi Pandor, for example, as an envoy to one of the countries where there's been a coup. So there's a lot of work there's a lot of work that we're doing in the continent. It's got to continue because South Africa can never be stable if the rest of the continent is not stable. Those are just some of the issues that he probably speak about. He will speak about service delivery. He will speak about the state of local government. I would leave it at that, Samkel, but I think we will give you a summary of what he would have covered. That will be shared with the media. We're trying to provide you as much information as possible about the deliberations at this NGC.
Thank you very much. That is Bhengu Mutsiri, who is the spokesperson of the African National Congress, giving a highlight of some of the issues that the president of the African National Congress, Cyril Ramaphosa, will highlight in his political overview report. I have seen a number of provincial leaders going inside. I've seen the likes of Dlamini Sol, who is the provincial chairperson of the ANC in the Northern Cape. He has gone in, and a number of individuals you can see, Nkosazana Dlamini, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma there in the visuals we are showing you there. I am going to try and greet her and see how she is doing with Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi. How are you? Doctor, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm good.
What are some of the sticking points that you want to ventilate within this National General Council?
There are no sticking points. We're just going to discuss where we are since the last conference. Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, how are you? What is this all about?
Yes.
Health issues? Health issues?
Well, I am going to give a report. I'll hear from the conference. I definitely presented a report about what happened since 2022 on health issues, especially on the issues of NHI. So I'll be presenting them and we'll be discussing them.
Thank you very much. That is the Minister of Health. I'm just going to join in the Deputy Minister of Police at this side on the issues of policing within the country that is seemingly becoming violent.
Yeah, absolutely. This morning, as I had phoned the National Commissioner to raise concern about this death, actually yesterday with the Sourceville one and our witness. And then I said to him, we need to meet urgently because something just don't feel right. So today, when I had the two police and one in Limpopo, actually three, that were killed, it's like a crime against the state and we will not allow that. It's true, one of the commissions that stand out here is peace and stability and GBVF. You know, I'm championing it from the police, so we're going to discuss it. But in terms of we said we'll have a meeting later this week. We can't allow this to go on. If you really dealing, even killing our police officers, who's going to... It is absolutely. And we're not going to really take it lightly. We'll get them, but I think we need to send a strong message there to say, you know, we can't allow it to happen.
The killing of Witness D in the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry, what does the South African Police Service, you as the Deputy Minister, have to say about those particular issues where witnesses are not seemingly safe within this country, and that would turn many whom have got information on crime from becoming state witnesses?
I fully agree with you, Samkelo, and we raised some of these concerns, but unfortunately, in terms of the protection, is the Department of Justice. I think that's why you saw the Minister of Justice trying to do that. What we advised is that they must have these commissions indoors, and not broadcast it. But people like you, Samkelo, were really, really tough on us to say, let it be in the open because we knew this was going to happen. But let me convey condolences to witness this family and say, as SAPS, this is a very unfortunate situation, and we hope God can give them strength to go through this.
How did his identity become revealed?
It was only after he passed on, and then unless if you say to the people who killed him.
How was his identity revealed to the people who killed him, first and foremost? And secondly, media houses said his name before the government actually came out and said his name. The Witness D is so and so.
That's disappointing also from your side as the media. I always request you to be, cooperative and work with us. And that's why we kept on saying Witness D until when the Gauteng Deputy Provincial Commissioner went there to check the situation, and it's really unfair, and we don't have to do that.
As the police, would you be doing a threat analysis in terms of the witnesses that have appeared and those that are still going to appear? Because I take your point about balancing issues of security and transparency, but whistleblowers in South Africa have been killed. They have never been to any commission. So it's your job as the state to do a thorough assessment in terms of their security and safety.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, but unfortunately we can't discuss security measures with you, because we have seen that if you do that, what happens to our witnesses? Some were offered, let me say, the witness protection services, but they refused.
How many?
No, I can't tell you. It's a security issue. So that's why I'm saying you also need to cooperate with us and help us that we don't have to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm now just going to quickly walk across to the Northwest Province and take the provincial chair of the Northwest, Mr. Maloyi. Your municipalities will come into critical focus here. You are some of the provinces that have seen to be worst performing when it comes to governance on municipalities within the country. What is the Northwest position on some of their points?
We are in the National General Council. The national leadership will comment on those things. It's not a provincial General Council. Thank you very much.
Well, typical of Knoxman, not wanting to answer those particular questions.
In the Northwest, we are okay.
Are you sure?
We are running government, and we are not apologetic on that one.
Well, that is the Northwest Province there saying that they are here and the National will speak on the issues of governance. They won't deliberate on them. That is Nono Maloyi, the provincial chair of the ANC in the Northwest, which has faced some critical issues, particularly on the likes of Tisobotla. I am also going to try and join Gungubele, who is seen as a coup plotter. I'm going to ask him, are you planning a coup against your own president?
That comes with you.
I'm asking, not with me. It's this question. It's out there. People are saying Motli Gungubele is planning to remove the sitting president.
I just don't know what you're talking about.
Our plot.
Diplotane. Dipambene. Dipambene.
Yeah.
No, I'm still mentally fine. Yeah, I'm okay. So the people who talk about the plot must explain it. I can't explain something that I've got nothing to do with. Those who say it exists, they must be asked to explain it. I'm comfortable.
All right, Matib.
Too good.
And your relationship with the president, Madiba?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not a
How can I not relate properly with the president of the ANC?
You still have him on speed dial.
Huh?
You still have him on speed dial.
Why should we discuss the speed dial between me and the president? That must not be the business of anyone. It must be the business of myself and the president.
On the issues of the battle of ideas, communications, what are some of the critical points you as a Deputy Minister of Communications and Telecommunications the country will you be bringing, particularly when you're going into a crucial election in 2026?
No. The biggest call which we are engaging on is how we change the mindset towards digital economy, connectivity, as the main lever of economic change globally. That if we don't deal with that, the country might be left out.
Thank you very much, Motli Gungubele. That is Motli Gungubele there, who is the Deputy Minister of Telecommunications within the country. Delegates are going inside the conference venue. They are chanting struggle songs at this point in time. Motli Gungubele also did speak about that he's not plotting any coup against his own president, not plotting for the removal of the president of the African National Congress and of the country.